Hey, it's Jamie, and today we're rehashing Psalms 18 to 22. I love the imagery the psalmist paints for us today in Psalm 18. Man, it shows God's power and magnificence of his actions when he comes to you to deliver. And I cannot recommend Psalm 18 as a read enough. Send me a message if you don't have a Bible. Google it. Just read Psalm 18. I love Psalm 18. Anyway, today I want to chat about verse 25 and 26 specifically, if we can. They read, "To the faithful you show yourself faithful. To the blameless you show yourself blameless. To the pure you show yourself pure. But to the devious you show yourself shrewd." Here the psalmist reminds us two things. God responds honestly to those with good motives, but please don't think that somehow being good on the outside or going to church on Sunday and yet you're this brutal, twisted mess on the inside, it's some sort of loophole in his instructions, because it's not. There's no such thing. The Lord knows us way too well. And the second take home that I got is you are the company you keep. God says it in the Old Testament. Jesus says it in the New Testament. And Jesus further says, hey, babe, watch who you're hanging out with, because I may not know you when I come back. Don't be a lukewarm Christian. So what does that mean in today's terms? So many things. But if you're hanging out on a Friday night getting hammered, you're not making up for it by going to church on Sunday. Those people that you hang around, that's who you are in that moment. So if God comes back in that moment, he may not know you. And you go, well, when I hang around with my Christian friends, I do Bible study, we go over verses, and I'm such a good girl. But, when I hang out with my friend Elaine on Fridays, we smoke a bunch of dope, go to the bars, watch some bad stuff on TV, whatever we feel like. But that's okay, because I'll be back in church on Sunday saying sorry. Sorry, pumpkin. It don't work like that. I wish it did, but it doesn't. Now, from here, the psalmist reminds us that our skills, whatever area they lie, come from him. So therefore, we got to let us use those skills to bring glory to his name. And how can you do that? Well, for starters, if you hate your job, you can learn to love it. I always think of God as my boss, Jesus is my boss, because ultimately that's really true, right? I promise it changes your perspective right quick. I promise you don't slack off. Whew. If you're working for the Lord, with that mentality that I'm working for the Lord, that should carry you throughout your workday and make you produce, baby. Work as if he's given you each task, and praise him for the opportunity, even for the terrible tasks. You know what I mean? For the psalmist says here, the law of the Lord is perfect, refreshing the soul. The statutes of the Lord are trustworthy, making wise the simple. The precepts of the Lord are right, giving joy to the heart. Baby, let's just get up and work for him tomorrow. Can we try that? It doesn't matter what you're doing for money. Act as if he's your boss, because like I said, it's very true. It actually made me work way harder thinking that God's my boss, and less eye-rolly. Tomorrow we're going through Psalms 23 to 31. If you want to read ahead, don't forget to read Psalm 18 if you have the chance. Google it right now before you start scrolling. I hope you have a blessed day. Hit like on this video. Comment if you got something different, or if you just want to say hello. I hope you have a blessed day if I haven't already said that. And don't forget to say your prayers. This is the Bible in a Year theme song.